New Banlist just dropped, and Yummy's still the best deck. I'm going to show you guys right now how to play with one Obedient School, one Herald, one Solemn, it doesn't matter. I'm actually in Spain right now, but all I can think about is Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yummy. Let's go. Before we get into it, sorry if you guys missed out on the Cupsy deck boxes. They are so difficult to make, but because of how much you guys love the playmats are officially back on shriftgaming.com. You can get yours right now. I found a way to play around tariffs. There's always a way to play around every combo in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I just figured out that I could just drive to America and then ship it out. Suck it, America. Just kidding. I love America, and I do look forward to living there one day. However, get your Yummy playmats right now while you guys can, because we sold 130 in one day last time. So I don't know how many of these will have left after this video. So make sure you get all your Yummy playmats with this dude right here, because this is just that damn smile. Marshmallow right here is going to change this deck forever. And this deck list I have right here that I'm going to show you guys is full dude format. I'm proxying Marshmallow, obviously, because it's not even out yet. And how to play with one Obedience as if it doesn't even matter. And yes, this deck box, sadly, not available for you guys with the dice in there. Awesome for you guys that did get it. But let's get straight to this video. And get your Yummy masterclasses, because it's actually going to be updated literally in 2 hours. About 1 hour after this video goes up, the Yummy Masterclass will be updated live. We're going to be doing a live class on the Masterclass, how to play with Dude format and with one Obedience. It's fine. I'm going to show you exactly why. So let's get straight into this. Obviously, the Yummies, but with Marshmallow, you're going to need to cut these down a bit, even with Obedience. So with Obedience, you lose two of the best starters in the deck, but there's a few cards in here in the deck that kind of mitigate the lack of starters. But if you ever feel like there's a lack of starters, you can increase these, because Marshmallow, obviously, it's not out yet. I don't have it. We'll make it so it solves the issue of Yummy of too many normal summons. So you could special the Marshmallow and then special Lollipop, but you could do 3 of these if you'd like. I just don't think there's a reason to. I'll show you why later in the video. It's 10 Yummy names, and to mitigate the problem of Obedience, if you guys weren't playing this before, you absolutely have to now. Like, it's not even a debate. You just gotta play as many. Obviously, they had to hit Obedience. I knew they're gonna limit it to 1. With 3 Marshmallow being more extenders, they need to do something with it. And just keep this count. It's 16 starters going first, which mathematically you'll always open 1, and with other cards in your deck, you're always going to play around multiple. Like if you open a name in any Almera, like any hand trap, you can play around 3 hand traps. So 16 is fine going first, but if you do feel we have 18 going second, because to mitigate the one Obedience Schooled, I am playing 2 Thrust in the main deck to make it so when you're going second or when you get Nibiru'd, or Nibiru is kind of a bad example because you're going to have a token, but you could thrust into Obedience going second when you get hit with that, when you get hit with Phantasme. So you're able to actually clear your board. I'll show you with the extra deck as well, to still have 3 Obedience in a way going second. And as much as I don't like this card because it doesn't synergize with the hand traps, it makes it so you still have your Obediences. This card is so absolutely busted that it's okay to have more copies of the Thrust as well as the Pot. So it's kind of like going second, you have 4 copies of Obedience with Talents as well. So then these cards now not only serve as amazing engine, but also amazing board breakers going second. I know I've always preached you got to play more all hand traps, but with the lack of Obedient Schools, I do see a okay world where we just play a minimal amount of these, which get into your Obedient School. So I'm okay with that, but if you're playing Thrust, you obviously need to play the Talents, and because you're playing Purge, you're okay to just Thrust, Set, and Purge going first, but then post side, you're putting in a D-barrier. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Also, hand traps do gain a lot more value moving forward because of every other deck got hit a lot. But again, these are just kind of like your way into more Obedient Schools. So even if you do get hit with the Halisu, or if you get hit with the turn 0 5 mana, you're still able to resolve this. You're able to Lizard, banish your own card on the field, and activate Obedient School. So in the format, Thrust does have more value, especially with 1 Obedience, because you do need to see this card. There are some weird game states where it's like you quadruple hand trap your opponent and they have some mini board where it's like you're going to need to get Obedience. So having Thrust to get Obedience for that is actually crazy, especially with it at 1. So view it as like you kind of have 4, which then goes to still 2 Surprise in one of each of these. A lot of people, because of Marshmallow, are cutting Surprise to 1. It's not very smart. You actually want to see more Surprise in the deck now with Marshmallow. You want to activate Surprise, special Marshmallow, add back to Surprise. You always want 2 in rotation. 1 to add from your deck with Cupsy, 1 to get back from your graveyard with Marshmallow. Definitely need 2 of these, and 1 of each still. So if you look at how the deck is built, it's 16 full-fledged going first starters now, rather than 18 of before. If you feel the need to have more starters, yes, we have 3 Marshmallow to kind of mitigate the Obedience going down to 1, but we also removed 1 of each Yummy name. So Lollipop and Cookie are obviously the worst ones. If you do want to increase your count to 3, to have 18 one-card starters, you could do that, and I don't mind it. But going second, it'll be a bit weaker. And going first, the deck already feels auto-win all the time, so it's okay. And then, so 16 starters. I kind of view these as extender starters / breakers. These are kind of engine requirements, so it's like 20. So you still play 20 non-engine, even though these are still starters. And because you're playing these somewhere in the deck, pot also has that pseudo breaker or starter. So it's like you have 4 pseudo starters or breakers going second, or when going second. Then you still play the 17 hand traps, which is a crazy high number. Also, because of the impermanent ogre serve as breakers in a way. Like, I do want something to kind of draw into as a breaker against mirror match, because it's still the best deck for sure. Because you're not able to have the pot almost guarantee equal a breaker. It'll draw imperm or talent or thrust all the time. So I do like this style with the new way how to play it. It's like more proactive, not just reliant going second on obedience resolving. And then going second, I'm siding more hand traps than you could possibly think of. So the same similar idea with side deck, where it's like you're always going to have some plethora of 24 hand traps going second, while still having the plethora of engine cards. And going first, just one of each of these. You could put in an anti-spell if you want, I guess, but you don't need more. Like, it's just the 3 cards to put in for Fua, and you have a deep barrier for thrust. You're already maining the thrust. You already have such a crazy go first. I'd rather you than put in anti-spell or something like Solomon just for breakers and stuff. You could remove the Solomon anti-spell for a cookie and a lollipop's name, but because going first they have more value, but these are just too good. And then you'll always have 24 hand traps against every deck. Don't worry about, and the reason why we're not maining Nib now is there'll be more Draco Tail going around. Don't worry about that deck. That deck is fool's gold. It's actually a lot easier than you think to defeat, especially with Marshmallow. Make that ugly deck go second. Extra deck. Having 1 Herald really doesn't affect much. Just literally just cut it to 1. It's fine. Literally, it's totally fine. Like, this is how the deck could have been anyways. Instead of the second Herald, you put in Typhon. And then you need these, you need these, you need this. And Link Karibo is not legal. You could put Link Karibo if you'd like. There'll be scenarios it does come up. But because of the side deck and because of the style of thrust in the main deck, I would like to have the situation come up when I could freely remove my monster. So to have Lizard or Donner is important. I totally understand that if you purge, this is not legal, but like the likelihood of you really needing to go into Lizard going second while purging is quite low. So it's like, fine. Like, it's so low likelihood that I'd rather the better card anyways when you don't get hit with purge or when you don't purge them. So this is the best way how to do it. You guys got this far. I'm doing the master class on Dude format in about an hour or two. So get the Yummy master class down below. Free update for anyone that already purchased the class, and get your Yummy playmat, which is now available on the website. So you won't want to miss that. Make sure to get that. If you guys have any questions on how to play Yummy, let me know in the comments, because obviously a whole bunch of the format changes. I do believe the best deck right now is Yummy. I still believe VSK9 is the second best deck, and I still believe Shittail is third. Shittail, when it goes off, sometimes feels very good, but I could play fucking Pendulums and beat that deck without any board breakers or hand traps. It's a good deck when it goes off and the cards read really well, but it does a few interrupts at most, 4 interrupts at most. This is really not a crazy deck. It just trades well to Yummy. That's why Yummy players have a tough time with it. It's the way the format there's a reason why this is one of the best formats of all time. It's because all 3 of the decks it's like a triangle that one beats the other. VSK9 will never lose to that deck. Yummy with 24 hand traps can't really lose to VSK9, especially now with only 1 Raza and 1 Staker Soul. You need to up your hand trap count a lot to make it even harder for them to play now. Because now VSK9, I know exactly how you should be playing it. And my next video will be how to play VSK9 properly in the new format. But yeah, you're gonna need all the hand traps humanly possible. That's why I pull side deck there's 24 and the main deck there's 17. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get your Yummy playmat down below, and I'm gonna go to the pool. Later.